Hello, viewers around the globe. This is your best selling author, radio, and TV personality, Dr. Afshan Hashmi. And today, friends, I will do a review of a book. This one, which is called The Essential Guide to Bollywood, with a foreword by Amitabh Bachchan, and it is written by Subhash K. Jha. Before starting the review, I would like to remind you that have you bought my two books? The first one was a business book, The Modern Mughal Mentality, New Strategies to Succeed in India and the Global Marketplace. And the second one was a science fiction book, The Outbreak of a Monstrous Infection. In this first book, The Modern Mughal Mentality, I have devised a business model and I have conceptualized the Hindi word jugaad as thinking outside the box. And if you buy this book, you will learn strategies to be profitable in your business and in your daily life, and there are some exercises at the back which will really help you. And this book was hot number one new release as well as an Amazon bestseller. So if you haven't bought my book, then please go and buy my book and give me an honest review. Having said that, friends, the second book is The Outbreak of a Monstrous Infection, and when this book came in 2019, there was no trace of coronavirus. And in this, in a very unique story, I have devised that how a virus can ruin the human population as coronavirus is doing. So this is a very interesting read, and I am looking for some producers to produce this into a movie or a TV serial. So if anybody who is listening that, please contact me at Afshan at drafshanhashmi.com. And these two books are both in paperback as well as in Nook and Kindle. Also in this book is in audiobook, and I have narrated both the audiobooks. So and all are available wherever books are sold, at Amazon, Barnes and Noble, and worldwide. So if you haven't bought these two books, please go and buy these two books and give me an honest review. And if any Hollywood producers or Bollywood producers or anybody, directors or writers, if they are listening this, please, and if you are interested in making a TV series or like a movie out of this book, please contact me at Afshan at drafshanhashmi.com. Having said, friends, today's book is very interesting, and it is called The Essential Guide to Bollywood by Subhash K. Jha. So before starting giving my thoughts on the book, I will like to read what is this book about. And this is like from the back of the book, and it says the Essential Guide to Bollywood is an invaluable guide to lovers of Hindi films. Choosing the best 200 Hindi films ever made from the 1940s onwards, Subhash K. Jha gives concise and enjoyable reviews of the films along with the trivia and anecdotes about actors and actresses of that time and about the making of the film. The book also has a timeline of films and landmark events in Indian cinema. Entries are arranged genre-wise, take you pick of drama, comedy, action, romance, and many more. Critic Subhash K. Jha's opinion on Hindi movies are extensively read in more than 30 newspapers across India. Currently residing in Patna, Bihar, he is an incorrigible sucker for the Friday first day first show. About the author, and this I got about the book from the back of the book, and because it was not there on Amazon, and then from author about the author was also not there on Amazon, so I got it from Wikipedia. And here I go. Subhash K. Jha is a film critic, journalist based in Patna, Bihar. He is currently film critic with leading daily The Times of India, First Post, Deccan Chronicle, and DNA News, besides TV channels Z News and Z and News 18 India. Prior to it, in the 80s, he was also book reviewer with the Illustrated Weekly of India, a publication of the Times Group. And as you know, before going to, reading little bit in the book, I first go and like whatever Amazon reviews I have liked, I first go and talk about it. So the first Amazon review I like is this one. Subhash K. Jha is one of the most, and this review is from a reader of the book. Subhash K. Jha is one of the most informed and read film critics of Hindi movies, and his work is easily accessible also online. He shares, I believe, a long time friendship with Amitabh Bachchan, who has written the foreword to this nice and useful booklet. Basically, this lavishly illustrated guide to Bollywood movies from the 1940s to 2003 is divided into film categories such as drama, comedy, war drama, thrillers, romance, historical action, and parallel cinema. Each movie is a small card with a synopsis, detailed even if brief movie information, but especially pleasing tidbits of gossip and cross references to other movies or contemporary Hindi culture. The real value of this book among the many Bollywood movie guides is the exceptional insight of the author in the choice of the reviewed movies. Leafing through the text, we have the impression that he's actually describing the movies he liked and that he deems important as having influenced modern Indian culture. Bollywood industry has the curious characteristic of making classifications in hits and flops, blockbusters, super hits and hits, etc. But even if these are mentioned, and at the end of the book, the choice of the 200 Hindi movies is not conditioned by this philosophy. Very useful if you want to learn something about this colorful and particular film world. I will definitely try to see all the mentioned movies. So Amazon review number 2, and this is also from a reader and I got it from Amazon. The Essential Guide to Bollywood by Subhash K. Jha is a beautifully done compendium of what the author considers to be the 200 best Hindi films from the 40s to the present. It is a nicely produced book printed on thick, high quality paper and filled with wonderful photos of all your favorite Hindi stars. The film discussed in this 176-page paperback volume are divided into 10 chapters along with a two-page foreword by Amitabh Bachchan and index. Contents: drama, comedy, war drama, family drama, thrillers and mysteries, romance, historical, action, parallel cinema, hits and misses. This book is not meant to serve as an in depth study. No film included in the book gets more than one page of description and discussion. Actually, most of the pages are divided in half in a two-column format, one film per column. It is a fast read, but you'll come back to it again and again to enjoy the pictures. Reread the short experts in nostalgic bliss. Whether you are an expert in Bollywood cinema or new to Hindi experience, you will love it. S- Excellent film guide. Now, actually, from here, I will give my review. So, before I give my review, friends, I would like to talk to you about the book, and then, as always, I will give my analysis. So let's read. This is the book. This is how beautiful it is. The back is so beautiful. Real Bollywood. It looks like a Bollywood poster. And let's read what Amitabh Bachchan has to say about in the foreword. And this is the foreword of Amitabh Bachchan. Forward. Posterity interests me, and the endeavors to record for posterity interest me even more. As a nation, we have often tended to ignore a desire for systemic record keeping of the past. Historians have documented events and happenings of a nation that have been primarily related to its political bearings, but they little or perhaps not enough is officially known on several other aspects. Films and entertainment is one such area. Cinema has, through the years since its birth, been an deity rudely discarded in the social realm of this nation. Documenting any aspect of it has therefore either been a totally ignored or unthinkable. So this was a little part of the forward. What fascinated me that the first chapter is of my one of my very favorite hero Rajesh Khanna and Sharmila Tagore movie Aradhna, and I love this movie, and I have seen it so many times, and I just love this movie. So I liked it, and then my two favorite this is I guess from Karan Arjun, this thing, and Rakhi and Salman Khan and Shah Rukh Khan are here. So this was very interesting to see this. And then it starts with Andaz, an Avara movie of 1949, and so it has many of my favorite movies. Another favorite of mine was Sahab Bibi or Ghulam. I have seen all these yesteryears movies, Mere Mehboob. I like classic movies a lot, and so it was fun to read about this Sangam, Aakhri Khat. So there are so many movies which I like, and then there was this movie Abhiman and Daag, written about it, and then Garam Hawa. So let me read little bit what they say about Garam Hawa. A poignant and authentic depiction of the trauma following the partition of India and Pakistan and the dispossession of the Indian Muslims that followed as they carried between their old home and new land. Garam Hawa chronicles the geopolitical and moral conflict of Salim Mirza Balra Sani, who loses family property and self regard in the transition. He chooses to stay back in India with his children, certain that India has a safe and productive future for minority communities. Satyu's directorial debut was a strong political commentary as well as an utterly moving drama of displacement played out against the bustling backdrop of Agra. So this is and beautiful pictures are here, which I love. See how beautiful it is. Picture of the black movie and another comedy, Chupke Chupke. I just loved Chupke Chupke. So let me read about then Chalti Ka Naam Gadi and Padosan. I love Padosan. So let me read little bit about Padosan. Considered by many connoisseurs of comedy to be the funniest comic film in Hindi, Padosan is a courtship farce about a love-struck pumpkin's Sunil Dutt efforts to win the beauty next door Saira Bano by roping in his friend Kishore Kumar's vocal assistant. So it was such a funny movie and such a sweet movie, and I have seen this movie also many times. Now here is Chupke Chupke. So let me read about Chupke Chupke. One of the Mukherjee's many feel-good films in the 1970s, Chupke Chupke is special for its impressive cast, which includes the real-life pair of Bachchan and Bhadri. The former masquerades as a botany teacher, while the real botanist Dharminder must masquerade as a chauffeur in his beloved Sharmila Tagore's home. The comedy of mistaken identity is played out with such gusto and vivacity. There are acerbic comments on the dominance of the Hindi language over all other tongues. Both Dharmendra and Bachchan, together once again after Sholay and Ram Balram, are in their comic element, though they don't have too many scenes together. Their enjoyment in the Shakespearean role exchange is evident throughout for a Mukherjee comedy. The leading ladies, both regulars in his oeuvre, have precious little to do except sing one song each about the pangs of love. So this was a very good movie, and now then there is Kabhi Kabhi. I just love this movie Kabhi Kabhi, and I have seen it so many times. And then Bobby and Kabhi Kabhi. So let me read about Bobby. With his second son Rishi and the 15-year-old sensation Dimple in the lead, Raj Kapoor made a romantic saga based on Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet, Pran and Sonia Sani neglect their only son Raja Rishi Kapoor, deeply attached to his nanny Durga Khote. Raja grows into his teens to promptly fall in love with the nanny's granddaughter Bobby Dimple Kapadia, while her boorish dad Prem Nath and Raja's upper class father fight a pitch class battle. Raja romances Bobby. And the poster is there, and it is so beautiful. And then Julie. Julie was another movie, and it was about a topic which was very taboo during those days. So and I have seen Julie, that's why I am telling you that. Julie was a trend setting romance depicting a forbidden and largely doomed relationship between an Anglo Indian girl, Lakshmi, and a Hindu boy, Vikram, done with a daredevil sensuality then unknown to mainstream Hindi cinema. The romance was further garnished with Rajesh Roshan's path-breaking ballads like Julie, I Love You and Dil Kya Kare. These were two very famous songs. The film was shot close to the railway tracks, giving the film a texture of authenticity, lacking in the main romance with its overblown emotions. What gave the female protagonist routine romance and extra edge was the daring pre-marital pregnancy. And then was Kabhi Kabhi. This was also my favorite movie. Arguably the most intensely romantic film by Yash Chopra, Kabhi Kabhi was the inspiration for Karan Johar's Kabhi Khushi Kabhi Gham. Its elaborate plot serves as a subtle game of musical chairs for two ill-matched couples. The poet Amitabh Bachchan, who loves Pooja Rakhi, actually marries another woman, Wahida Rahman, while Pooja is married to a well-meaning though prosaic man, Shashi Kapoor, who can make her happy but cannot make his wife forget her first love. The overlapping relationships were played out against a stunningly scenic backdrop. The title song by Lata Mangeshkar is timeless in its lyrical luminosity. So there are beautiful photographs, and you want to come again and again. Then there is Laila Majnu and a Duje Ke Liye, and I've seen all these movies, and this is a then this one Dilwale Dulhania Le Jayenge. So this is a very nice, like this book can be a coffee book. That's what I think about. So for me, it is a what is my analysis? Excellent film guide. I bought this way back in Kennedy Center India Festival. I love to watch Bollywood films and do their reviews. I enjoy flipping through this to get ideas for what to watch next. I find myself with this book in my hands at least once a month. Besides brief film summaries, there are fun facts and statistics, and even a page have photos. So as I showed you, there are beautiful photos, and this can be a very good coffee book. Like if you put it there, when guests come to your house, they can go through it and read about the Indian culture, the because this can be an educational book also about the Indian culture. That's what I feel about it, and I give this book 5 stars. And if you haven't read this book, please go and read this book, and let me know your thoughts at Afshan at drafshanhashmi.com. Having said that, friends, this is the front cover and this is the back cover, and I just love this book and I give it 5 stars. And as you know, I do movie reviews, so if you have those kind of needs, please contact me at afshan at drafshanhashmi.com. And then please don't forget to buy these two books, The Modern Mughal Mentality, New Strategies to Succeed in India and the Global Marketplace, as well as The Outbreak of a Monstrous Infection. These two books were bestsellers on Amazon, and you will love to read these two books. And friends, if you want me to do your cosmetics, your reviews, movie reviews, your makeup product reviews, your book reviews, then you can contact me at Afshan at Dr.Afshanhashmi.com. And please go to my website www.afshanhashmi.com and see what services I provide. I can be your ghostwriter. I can tell you how to make a book a bestseller, and there are many services I provide. So, having said that, friends, cheers. And this is, as you know, my lovely mascot and my cup. And cheers. And friends, bye bye. And this review was done in my book club, and Afshan's Glam and Glitzy Book Club, and you can go and see on my website what other books I have reviewed. And soon I will. I am thinking of changing my book club meeting from Thursdays to either Wednesdays or Tuesday. I haven't decided yet. As soon as I decide, I will let you know. So this was the last book of my book club to be reviewed this year. I usually review at least 4 books in a month, but let me see if I will have times to do so much. But if you want me to review your books, please write me an email at afshan at drafshanhashmi.com. Having said that, friend, cheers and bye bye.